Hello YouTube and the Forza community. One of my first kind of Forza videos that I am trying to make, and this is me running around a lap. I am terrible at speaking. I do apologize if the video is probably going to be extremely boring, but I do apologize, and I'm going to embarrass myself completely. This is me running laps in a DPI car, the Chevy DPI car, around Road Atlanta for a league that I am practicing for. I am not the fastest person in the world, but I am trying my gosh darn hardest to do. This is pretty much going to be, I guess, videos of me going through trying my hardest to become fast and recording the process it takes. I do have a little bit of a head start in speed. I've been playing the game for a little bit now. I did take massive multi-year break. Probably been playing Forza since Forza 3. I was absolutely terrible then. I could not make a turn to save my life. I would just pretty much go off the track every single turn. Forza 4 came around and I played a lot of Forza 4, but I never did any circuit racing. I only did drag racing. I got pretty decent at drag racing, but never did any circuit because I was completely terrible at it. Forza 5 came around and I wanted to get better at circuit because drag racing kind of didn't have the same charm 5 did in 4. I was still kind of bad at circuit racing 5. I used all the assists. I wasn't very good, and I was pretty much on and off playing the game, and I went into 6. I started to sit down and I got a little bit better at the game, not insanely quick, but a little bit better, and then I take another massive year break from playing it. Then Forza 7 came around and I got the game a little bit late. I played a lot. Probably first year the game came out, I played a lot of that, and then I stopped playing for like a year, and then I played it for a couple months, stopped playing for a year, and actually I stopped playing for 2 years. And pretty much it almost brings us to present time. The last couple months I've been grinding the game out, trying to get as fast as I possibly can. And seeing how good I can get before the next game comes out. Obviously, when the next game comes out, it's going to be a little bit different with, as far as, the mechanics of the game. But I think a lot of what I'm learning about racing is going to carry over for this game into the next game. Hoping. Either or, I'm going to be grinding the next game out even more than I'm grinding the game out. In this race, I'm pretty much trying to grind for sub 9-second time, considered to be quick compared to the people. I think the absolute fastest that probably could be achieved according to way faster drivers than me is like a 107.7, but that's like very unreasonable even for most of the fastest people still playing this game. 7s are like a really high 7 is almost unreasonable. But to me, 8s are a little bit in my range. So I'm getting consistent 9, and at this point I think I'm getting low 9. Honestly, by the time I probably upload this video, I wouldn't be surprised I'm into the 8s. But here I'm running laps. Most of my laps right now are dirty. I'm just trying to push the car to absolute limit in every single turn, and it's dirtying a lot of laps. It seems like right now I'm a little bit ahead of my ghost. Like I know if I just beat my ghost, like every time I'm ahead of my ghost, I'm on pace for an 8 somewhere. I think I know I get at least 1 8 in this lobby, but I don't get it clean, badly, and I wish I could have captured a clean 8 in this recording, but right now that I didn't want to race a million-hour race and try to do it, but I'm predicting at least how fast my pace is climbing, that in the next couple days getting a decent amount of clean. I'm hoping if I'm consistently getting like an 8.9, 9.0. Race is on the 10th. Today's the 1st, so I have about 9 more days to grind out this track. I can't play all day every day. I only play some days. Well, I can play every day. I just can't play all day. Work and stuff. But I'm still continuing to grind. You see, like this section right here is pretty much where all the pace is at. It's just trying to get to that clean. Like, yeah, I did that better, a little bit better than my Ghost. I'll come back. I don't remember exactly how well I do it. And then this turn, big killer. Sometimes when traction control kicks in, it bogs the car down too much, but this car is almost undrivable without traction control, so fastest way to drive with it. Some people probably, slower people don't really agree with that statement, and that absolutely killed me. That was on pace for a decent lap, and that curb is killer. That curb is absolute killer. My Ghost, I don't really do I don't do this straight too well. I do this little chicane pretty well, and then I don't do the last turn very well. So I know if I'm ahead of the Ghost on the back straight, and I do the S's really good, I can get an 8. This, I get a really good launch out of that last turn. Get a very good first turn, and not too sure how these S's go, but I do pretty darn decent S's. My Ghost will catch up a little bit. Into the S's pretty well, and lose a little bit of pace, slowing down too much, but still, I could still get an 8 with this pace. I do not do this turn. Pretty much, the more I'm looking at my, you see how much speed I can get out of that turn over Ghost. My Ghost, I'm pulling a 9.0. I know if I just get ahead of my Ghost, I can flip 8. I do remember this lap now, and not to spoil it, but I don't do this S's very well. Wait, I don't come out of it too bad. I must have messed up this last turn. Oh, doing good. So I get another 8.0, which is, I forgot I did that 8.0. And this first turn, brilliantly. Second turn. While I was driving this, I was thinking, I don't know what would make good Forza content, but I don't know if the suspense of if I can get a lap time good could make sort of watchable content to see, like, do I actually pull the time or not? Because I'm still wondering. I don't even know if watching me run laps is even content worthy. I am definitely gonna make a video of the actual race, because I think it's gonna be very good. I do think I'm going to be sort of competitive. I feel like I'm probably going to be mid-pack for the DPIs. The DPIs have a pretty strict pace restriction, so they don't accept anybody they don't accept anybody slower than a 1.108, which sounds slower to the times I'm getting, but to most people that's deep into the 1%. So you would have to be that's deep into the top 1% of times. This, like, if this was a Forza 7 leaderboard, my times would probably be top 50 in the world. I don't really know what the DPIs run here, because this is not a homologated DPI. There's a lot of lag here. I have no idea how this is also. But we'll see how this video actually turns out. I got 2 minutes after this. So I feel like I'm at least consistent compared to my Ghost, which is good. Like, I want to be consistent. I want to pull mid-9s consistently. Not mid-9s, low 9s consistently. Don't want to pull anything in the 8s at all. So I didn't even talk about the race we're racing with. So the race, there's 3 classes. There's DPI. There's 2 DPIs that we're running, the Chevy and the Ford. There's one LMP2 that is running in this race, and the Chevy LMP2. And then there's, I think, 4 or 5 GT cars that you're to pick from. Probably going to be a packed lobby, maybe 20 drivers. I'm hoping. I don't know exactly how many teams will enter it. It is a 10-hour race, so it's going to be done in stints. So I am driving with 2 drivers with me. I got a massive pull out of that last one right there. I'm probably going to look back to see what my ghost is. It's a dirty lap. But so my team, I'm the slowest driver on my team. 3 of us are running. It's going to be LMP Wonder and GPS Savvy. Yes, Savvy is very quick. LMP Wonder is also very quick. I haven't really run with Wonder yet. See what his time's like. Right here, as you see, I pull a 8.9 30. But I think that was my 8.9 in the race. Race is kind of coming to a conclusion, but yeah, it's a 10-hour race and running in different stints. I think I'm running the last stint of the race. And I will have a recording of my stint. It should be a good. That's pretty much the end of this.